Rufunsa Game Management Area lies at a crossroads where Zambia, Zimbabwe and Mozambique meet. It forms part of a vast transfrontier landscape that connects the lower Zambezi and Luangwa ecosystems, a lifeline for elephants and countless other species.
The mighty Zambezi and Luangwa rivers carve their way through this beautiful valley, yet meters away from the river's edge, the landscape is dry and rugged. Food is scarce and access to water highly competitive, with both people and wildlife relying on the rivers for survival.
Each day, elephants and other animals journey through community lands in search of food and water, and each journey brings new challenges for the people who live here.
When elephants raid crops or lions take livestock, families lose income, food and security. Animals are no longer seen as wildlife but as a threat.
What begins as fear or frustration turns into retaliation. A snare set for a lion, a spear thrown at an elephant, a firearm sold to a poacher.
It's not anger alone, it's survival.
When I joined the department in 1992, there was really terrible poaching in Rufunsa. We had quite a number of elephants who moved.
Way back, elephants were not as much in number, but we used to have a lot of incidences on HWC. It's like people were not actually sensitized on how they should control wherever they're trying to scare away some elephants.
The situation has really changed rapidly due to the increase of human resource, that is manpower on the ground. Move to the right, my turn.
With the steadfast support of our friends from Jackson Hole, GRI has made remarkable progress in the Rufunsa Game Management Area, protecting wildlife, empowering rangers and uplifting local communities.
We aim to optimise rangers with critical welfare, training and operational support, enabling them to raise awareness, mitigate human-wildlife conflict, control the landscape, monitor wildlife and protect this vital transfrontier corridor.
Conservation succeeds when people thrive and we empower women with sustainable livelihoods. Tailoring, goat rearing and small enterprises reduce dependence on the forest and build resilience against conflict and climate change.
And thank you so much, Mr. Tembo, for coming to our radio to sensitize.
Knowledge brings change, and through community radio programs and school outreach, we raise awareness about wildlife, climate change and conservation, inspiring pride and stewardship among young and old alike.
With the support from Jackson Hole and local collaborations, we have really made progress to safeguard this wild space, its wildlife, and the people who are intricately linked to its sustainable future. Yet the work is far from over.
Rufunsa GMA is a true pirate's cove, where 3 countries meet and river borders enable illegal trafficking activities. Coupled with its remote location from the country's capital and challenging terrain for access, these conditions have resulted in a boiling pot for exploitation of people, wildlife and natural resources. The extreme survival conditions for communities amplify wildlife conflict and intolerance, and without external governance and support, this incredibly biodiverse and rich ecosystem will be lost.
Each patrol, each snare removed, each household empowered brings us closer to harmony between people and wildlife, but only if we keep going.
Together, with your continued support, we can ensure that Rufunsa remains a place where elephants still roam, forests still stand, and communities still thrive.